I'm Cam Calkoen, and my next goal, my dream is to take my story and the model of carabiner mentoring to the world, to inspire change. And I want to inspire change not for what is wrong, but for the potential we have to achieve. When we go out there and we just make every day the best that it can be and focus on our strengths. So I've just got back from a month in New York where I didn't know anyone in New York before I got there. No one knew who I was, that's for sure. But my goal was to speak in New York in one of the biggest competitive environments for inspirational speakers. And after an 8-month build up, and I was there for 4 weeks, I walked away after 4 weeks having given 5 speeches to some of the biggest companies in the world. I'd had 25 meetings, and I very much created a base to go and keep building on. So I'm currently working for the Yes Disability Resource Centre. I have a goal of working with our CEO to really get that in a position of sustainability from a financial perspective so that they can carry on doing great stuff. One of the things I really enjoy is selling a dream and seeing that dream be transferred into funds so that people can keep doing what they do, because whether or not we like it, money does help for the world to go round. And so 2 years, finish Yes, and then I'm a man of the moment in terms of I take things as it comes. I know that I want to be making the biggest change that I can in this world. But in the moment, that's where I'm speaking. But I'm also totally open to the fact that things can change, because we're constantly inspired. We're constantly looking for ideas. I get excited by business ventures just as much as I get excited by community ventures. If there's a way in which the two can merge, that would be fantastic. So in a few years from now, I'd like to think that I'm travelling the world as an inspirational speaker. I'd like to think that the youth mentoring program, Carabiner, that doesn't ask what do you need to live a normal life, but says who do you want to be and how can we get you there. I'd like to think that Carabiner, as I am travelling the world, Carabiner is travelling the world and leaving stories of change, because of the cool thing about mentoring is mentoring provides an opportunity for people to get to know people who they may not have otherwise met. So if you can link people on a passion, something that one's achieved or one's aspiring to achieve, if you can link people on that perspective, then they really quickly get to see that it doesn't matter how we're born or what may happen to us in life. What matters is what we've got here and what we've got in our hearts. And when we connect those two, anything can happen. And for me, that's the greatest form of disability awareness, of pairing the likes of radio DJ with a young person who wants to be a radio DJ. The radio DJ's never experienced disability before. To be honest, probably really scared of it. In fact, often they've told me. But through coming together, they've quickly realised that actually there's nothing to be scared of. And this person is going to make a blooming good DJ one day. In fact, this person is going to bring a diversity to the team that's going to inspire all the other team members to be the best that they can be. But that young person with a disability isn't going to be the only inspiration within a team. That young person with a disability is also going to be inspired by the people who surround him or her. And these people don't need to be people with disabilities. And so what we quickly find is that we're not inspired by what we have in common. We're inspired by the differences that we have. We're inspired by what each other have overcome to be the best that they can be. And we only get that inspiration through difference. So the concept of carabiner mentoring came together through myself as a speaker, going out there, building networks, inspiring people to dream, inspiring people to think what they can give to the world. So this is where carabiner and my role as a speaker work really nicely side by side, because what I do is I go into a community and I build a network of people through speaking, and these people, I don't know what it is, but they so often come back to me and say, Cam, anything we can do, let us know. And so anything you can do, you can become a mentor. Anything you can do, you can tell an older person who you want to be. So the plan is go into a community, inspire them, inspire young people, inspire people to be mentors, and then simply link the two through carabiner. Find someone who can coordinate the match. All the documents, all the processes are in place, it's ready to go, and it's basic. The thing with mentoring is not to complicate it, because at the end of the day, all it's about is bringing two people together, and two people are coming together all the time. They meet, they go out, they have a mutual friend, they go out. The only difference with mentoring is you need a few processes to make that feel a bit more comfortable, because they've been brought together rather than naturally come together. But the goal with carabiner is that at the end of the year, and it is 1 year mentorship, that these people then go off into the world together as friends. Carabiner is not about creating a program and going, we've got 200 people in the program. Carabiner is more about creating social change and presenting a platform for people to then be working together, who wouldn't have otherwise met, but who have become incredibly resourceful to one another. My passion is to really get out there and inspire as many people in this world to look outside and see opportunity and potential, and to embrace everything that the world's got to offer. So I inspire it, but in terms of inspiring it, I've also got to find the tools and create the resources for people to be the best that they can be and embrace the opportunity. So I'm passionate about mentoring, youth development, supporting young people with disabilities, and just seeing everyone, whether you're a sportsman or a CEO or a school teacher or a parent, being the best that you can be.